everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Wednesday the 16th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day outside. A little bit of rain here and there. It actually stormed pretty hard for a little bit, which not as big a fan of the heavy rain. We like the long, slow drizzle, especially now I got some grass seed out there trying to grow in the front yard, so that's always a good thing. So probably should have got my backyard mowed. I didn't. It was heavy dew, and then by the time I dried up enough, I thought it'd be good to mow. It started to rain off and on, and then it basically just wet the rest of the day. So I need to get out there. I got to get it mowed soon. I've just been super lazy, and part of me is like, the front yard's all tore up in dirt. What's the backyard matter if you go over roads? So it kind of not the greatest, but it is what it is. So I've got a bunch of dogs here. I had to get up super early with the puppy. He got here today. Everything was good there to go. Got a Doberman that has not settled in. It's just a shitty dog. It's not really overly aggressive towards other dogs, but it's like showing his teeth and it's being a shithead. So it's one of those things where I've tried 4 times now, thinking, well, it'll settle down, it'll da-da-da, whatever. Even taking it out for walks, trying to get it, a little bit better behaving and stuff, and just doesn't. Everything's chill for a little bit. It doesn't know how. It's like it doesn't know how to play with dogs. It's just everything just kind of normal. Then out of nowhere, the dog walks near it, and the dog just starts, showing his teeth and starts growling and stuff. And at one point, actually, went after their dog like it was going to try and fight it. And I was like, God damn it! It just adds so much stress to my day. It really does. I'm just constantly on edge, and it's just not worth it. The guy straight up ass lied to me. So the dog's 100% fine, blah, blah, whatever. And to get here, because it wasn't able to do a meet and greet, and growled at the puppy on the way out. Like, the guy was with the owner holding it. Like, you're in control of your own dog, and you can't keep this dog from growling at another, dog that had just met, who didn't even touch him, didn't just kind of wagging tail, run up like, hey, what the hell? And I stopped him from getting near him because I didn't know how they're going to react. And then you can't even control your own dog. I should have known right then. I should have sent the dog home and said, too bad, man, you lost out. You straight up lied. But I didn't. So now the dog's just living in the north wing of the house, and the rest of the dogs live in the south wing of the house with an extra gate set up to keep them apart. And then the Doberman's going out front on walks, and the rest of the dogs are playing in the backyard. So unfortunately, and the dude also claimed he was going to pick his dog up every morning at like 9 in the morning, drop it back off around 6 in the afternoon, and he wanted to spend the whole time with his dog. That's why he didn't leave it at home and da-da-da-da, whatever type crap. And he doesn't even respond to text and stuff. He's kind of a dipshit. So he finally did respond to a text and sent back and was like, I hope he settled in. I'm like, nope, didn't. The dog's still shitty. He's went aggressive towards 3 of the 4 dogs here, so now he lives alone. He's going to not get his interaction with other dogs because I'm not risking somebody else's dog in this bullshit. And this is a out-of-state client that probably never going to see again. And if it was somebody that was here locally and needed the dog washed all the time, kind of like the puppy when I first started watching him, and he was super annoying, I was willing to put the time in because the dog's here every day, 4 days a week. I'm willing to put the time in to help train that dog, not a problem. So, not with this one, not doing it. So the dog just lives on its own life. So, I had the puppies out. I should say the puppy, and like the other dog's like 2, but he has so much energy. Him and that lab have just become like the best of friends. Like literally annoyingly happy and playful together, and chewing at each other and dragging each other in the yard and playing tug of war and just absolutely having the best damn time. And it sucks because like the Doberman, like it would be great exercise for him, but nope. And even the old lab and my Great Dane get annoyed by the 2 younger dogs that are just wrestling all the time, that they start trying to wrestle with them. So I've just been like, they come out and play for, I don't know, half an hour, and then I put them back inside, and they nap for a while, and they come back out for half an hour and they play and they go back in. So we did that quite a bit throughout the day, just because they just wanted the break. It's just so much easier in life. So hung out there, had a handful of things getting done. Basically got my run in. Well, actually, I got found out through doing some other things. Got a couple of dog requests for other updates coming up, whatnot. Then I got a call from my bride who told me that she was exposed to a couple people in the office that tested positive for COVID-19, which is yay, so much fun. So luckily, she was not in near proximity with them. She wasn't like riding in a car with them and stuff. She wasn't, on a business trip. She wasn't really even in the same office with them much at all. I kind of more in passing. Luckily, she'd been really busy with some other things lately that she had not been, interacting socially, like a water cooler type communicating. So that right there makes us feel a little better because of the fact that she's not been exposed to them much at all. So definitely sucks, but found that out. Also, we kind of realized the fact that how we got pretty lucky that I'm the one that went back up last night to take her dad's medication back to him and stuff, and the interactions to her doing it, because she would have been, near them at that point too, because we don't know how long they've had it, before they finally got around to getting tested for it. So it is what it is there. So we're gonna basically decide we're gonna just keep ourselves separate. We talked about her going in a hotel, and I don't think it's quite that necessary. Both had our vaccines, so we're basically semi-safe, but we still just don't want it. And the biggest thing is, the kick of the teeth is, I'm the one who's driving her dad to the doctor, I'm the one that takes him to the dentist, I'm the one that's doing all this stuff, and I'm the one that's handling all this, and I have to try and keep myself, because he hasn't had a single shot yet or nothing. So he's completely unvaccinated, and I need to do my best to keep this dude, keep him safe. Like, now everybody's like looking at me like, oh, you don't have to do this, whatever. But God damn it, like, I have to look out for everybody else in the world too that I interact with. So just like, the, care centers and nursing homes that I have my vending machines in and stuff, like, I have to be super safe from that crap as well. So we're just going to basically live on opposite ends of the house and not interact at all, really. Basically as little as possible, as much distance between us as we can, all that fun stuff that comes up. So yeah, I got to send out a couple responses to some of my dog clients and stuff, and let them know, hey, this is where I'm at, this is what happened, and had a couple of them that canceled. One, I think, straight up was just, I'm 99.9% certain that it was because of her exposure to the COVID. And the second two, so there's three of them, the other two, most likely I lost 3 clients, 3 dog stays out of it, so who knows, we'll see. It sucks, and it's one of those things that, like, it's not our fault. Like, this is not us. We didn't do this shit. Like, we're not hanging out, we're not going to bars, we're not, going to clubs, we're not, going to ball games, we're as safe as we can possibly be, but then other people that you work with aren't, and you're fucked. It sucks. So now I'm losing money over it, which is just, it is what it is. So as long as we don't get it, as long as we keep ourselves as safe as possible, I will be all right with it. It just sucks. It really does. So, but yeah, I did find talking to the guy that has the Doberman. He claims he's going to come tomorrow to pick the dog up, and he basically sent the response like, I hope he's selling in. I'm like, no, he's not. So he's supposedly going to pick him up. He said about bringing milk bones and stuff. Like, that's going to make the dog less aggressive, eating a damn milk bone from Walmart. Like, how the hell is that going to work? And I am not the dude. I will never. Everybody's like, oh, they're doing a meet and greet on their dog, and the dog's really aggressive. Here, give me a treat. He'll stop being an asshole if you give him a treat. I was like, no, I don't reward people for being shitty. That's like, here it is, like the fact that you have somebody who's been, the cops are pulling him over because he's been driving really fast and driving drunk and not using any signals and doesn't wear a seatbelt. And like, hey, give the guy an ice cream cone. I bet he'll wear your seatbelt then. Fuck you, no. How about once you behave right, they don't give you a treat. When you get rid of your aggression and all that crap and train you into this, so I don't have to feed you to make you not bite my hand, kind of scenario. So, but it is what it is. So anyway, we got that taken care of. We ended up going to Chinese tonight for dinner. She got home, immediately showered, washing clothes, then she broke my dryer. Yeah, it was not a big deal. It's not really her fault. It's just the latch part broke, so I had to tear the dryer apart, get the whole face off it, got the top up. I got the stuff looking for the part, and finally get it all put back together and got it working. So we're good to go, which saves me a few $100 because I don't know. Nobody comes out and does repairs on appliances anymore, especially this thing's, it's old. It's pretty old. I don't know how old it is. I don't think I know we bought a new washer, but I think it's the same dryer. So it was there when I got here, which was over 5 years ago, and it wasn't new then either. So it's definitely outside of its repair range of cost effectiveness in the whole process. So, and we went to buy the washer and dryer, and like, oh, we're going to get the pair. And I go, why? My dryer works. And they're like, well, so it matches. I'm like, it's in my garage. Who gives a shit if it matches? Like, we're not having a show and tell contest out here of like, ooh, MTV Cribs is coming by. Look, their washer and dryer don't match. They're hobos. I'm like, no, I'm good, man. Like, I'll save the $600-800 or whatever the hell it is and wait for it to die, because most of the time, like, the same company who makes the best washer does not make the best dryer, or vice versa. So why should I be saddled with a inferior dryer because I liked this washer? Or why should I be saddled with an inferior washer because I like that dryer? So no, I'll mix and match anything. I don't give a damn at all. It's the same thing with like tools and stuff. If DeWalt makes the best 20 volt impact drill, I'm buying that thing. If Makita makes the best actual 20 volt reciprocating saw, I'm buying that one. Yes, the batteries don't interchange as much. I don't give a shit. Like, I can buy an extra battery. I want the best tool I can get for the money at the time for what's out there. So, but yeah, I went ahead and got that fixed. That took a while. So I was finished stuff after dinner. I spent, I don't know, not quite an hour, probably 45 minutes, maybe an hour out there. And it's just, the garage is hot. It kind of sucks, but I got it done, got it working. We're all good to go. So she got her shower and got her clothes all washed up and stuff coming in from work. And that's her plan, just basically extra sterilize and change clothes out right away and everything else involved there. I went and got my run in, got back, got my shower, then we ordered Chinese, so I went and picked it up. And she likes Chinese quite a bit. We haven't been doing buffet much, since the whole pandemic thing kicked off. We've done buffet, I think, twice, 3 times maybe. I think it's twice, I don't remember. But so we kind of just, we'll order Chinese off and on. So I got pork lo mein, and it comes with fried rice, and I need to not get that anymore because it's kind of gross when you stop and realize that it's rice and pork both. Like, it's rice and pasta both. Like, I need much more of the actual, like, the Kung Pao chicken or the whatever the hell I end up making this if I do whatever, because it is definitely way too much on the whole heavy ass carb side. So, and it's the same costing else. So I'm like, I thought when I ordered pork lo mein it was going to be a lot more pork and then all just the lo mein. I didn't know it was going to have lo mein and rice both and a tiny amount of pork. So definitely felt I got ripped off in that process, but it's all fine. It's all good. I usually get the honey chicken there, but I try and change it up every few orders. I'll order some. I'll just pick something out randomly off the menu. Like, I'll get, just because, who knows, maybe this other thing here is really great and I won't have to keep getting the honey or the bourbon chicken, and I'll be able to try something new. But for the most part there, it's bourbon or honey chicken, the only two things that are really what I would call good. Everything else is all right, but that's the only two things I found that I would really consider good. So, but then basically we headed out, but she headed to bed. I had to walk the Doberman out front because he can't play with dogs, can't be in the backyard, he can't have a social time thing where it's up. Got him ready to go to bed. I headed out, laid on the couch and slept on the couch while she slept back in the bedroom with the Doberman, and then I slept out in the living room with the rest of the dogs. And it sucks because I'm married to a woman that I still love, that I want to be near, I want to interact with and all that good fun stuff, and I can't because of other people's stupidity and lack of safety, and concern for others and all that whole however the hell it works. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.